I'll be brief because I'm taking over from you in a moment. I just want to firstly congratulate the Taoiseach on his new role and wish him and the Cabinet well. I wish to just reiterate that which has been said by a number of colleagues now at this point in relation to liquidity and the importance of the simplification of the process of availing of such loans through the state mechanisms that have already been provided. I think that it is worthy of consideration amongst all of the reading that I've no doubt the ministers of government will be doing in the coming days and weeks to look at the potential for a business-led simplification process of the likes of the STBI process, among other things. I think there are opportunities to recognise the complexity of the existing processes, and there are, I believe, there is room for improvement in that overall process. And also just to echo some of the comments of the business community in the committee today, this morning in fact, in the COVID-19 committee, where estimates of upwards of 15 billion euros were provided in regard to the requirements to stave off closure of no doubt thousands of businesses across this state in the coming weeks and months. And while I expect entirely that that is an extremely difficult ask, there are steps that I believe we should take to provide as much a stimulus as we can as part of the July package that I know the Minister and the Taoiseach and the Taoiseach are indeed working on and speaking about. And it will be, of course, a very interesting process to go through that in this chamber over the coming weeks. But I said I would be brief, and I will, except my final remark would be, and it's a question I think has been asked by a number of individuals. While local authority rates are not a huge amount of money for the vast majority of businesses, are we storing up, and this is a question perhaps the Taoiseach might consider in the coming days, are we storing up problems in a deferral of rates rather than a waiving or partial waiving of rates for certain small to medium-sized enterprises? They're the ones that are going to struggle the most when attempting to reopen, whether they started yesterday or whether they will start in the coming days. It is an exceedingly difficult task, having been closed up for 2 to 3 months, to try to restart, but with the probability that that rates bill will present itself at a later date, and whether some consideration could be given to that. But thank you for the opportunity to address this important estimate.
Deputy Farrell.